Hello, world. This is the Cannonball Podcast. I am your host, Captain C. We are here with my fellow crewmates. We have Gingerbeard to my right.
Yo.
We have One-Eyed Josh straight ahead.
Arr, mateys!
And then we also have on a recording device from somewhere unknown, Double Shot Guerrero.
After all of these years, you've returned.
He's returned for his glory.
Undisclosed location.
Yeah. It's his room on the Lower East Side of Manhattan. For all of you ladies out there.
Not Manhattan. I don't like New York.
Okay.
Oh,
Well, now you just made us unwanted in New York.
Oh, boy.
Yeah.
Thanks a lot. All right, so we have a very fun
I
show.
meant the state, not the people.
Okay, we have a very fun show today. It's gonna be an interesting one. First, I guess we should save Josh for last because we're gonna need that TV up there for the YouTube video.
Mm-hmm.
But I guess we'll start with Andrew. Any news topics you want to talk?
Let's see. Well, I'm trying to find that story that I had before, but I lost it.
Give it time.
It was the one about that. Oh yeah. Here's one about. You guys know that that guy from Full House died, right?
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. I forgot his name.
Yeah. They released Bob Saget. They released his cause of death.
What was it?
Head trauma. Apparently, he hit his head on something and just fell asleep and then died.
Damn.
Wow.
That's not good.
That's fucked up.
Yeah. He was actually supposed. I think he was supposed to be coming down here. He was from.
He was in Jacksonville. He was
shows
doing.
down here.
Yeah, I remember reading the story. He was in Jacksonville. He was doing a tour, coming to Palm Beach the very next couple nights.
Yeah.
Dang, I wanted to go see his ass in concert.
Okay, you gotta speak up.
Dang, I wanted to go see his ass in concert. My parents said he was very vocal when they saw him. I don't like vulgar comedy sometimes.
Alright.
It's
Funny
done
guy.
right.
Wait a second, Josh. Did you say you wanted to see his ass at a concert?
It's an expression. I wanted to go see him.
Okay, good.
Alright.
I never heard that expression in my life.
Neither have I. Neither have I.
Me neither.
Well, I guess. I guess there's a new one, and it's owned by Josh.
Alright, so what's the other news?
Well, this is more local, but you guys want to talk about that high school kid, right?
Mm.
Oh, what happened?
The one that was in a stolen car and then was. found dead in the house.
Yeah. So basically, in a Dwyer High School football player was in a stolen car and then
Yeah, he was with a stolen car with two of his friends. They got spotted by the cops. The cops chased them, and then they ditched the car down by Donald Ross. And I guess they ran through a canal, and one of the kids somehow got killed.
he drowned. That's
Yeah.
as simple as turn. He drowned.
I don't think
It
they
was a
really
car
released-
accident, as I was told.
He was found in the canal, but they didn't really say if he drowned or if he got trampled or if he got shot. They didn't really say.
Mostly drowned.
It was a hit and run, I think.
Well, that's the
With a
likely
boat?
thing, but
No, it was a car.
Oh.
yeah, the
it,
car was
hap-
stolen, dude.
it happened. It happened on the ocean.
Yeah, no, it was
Yeah,
on
Joe.
the ocean.
Well, then they said they found his body in the canal, and you're like, hit or run with a boat?
No, it wasn't a hit or run. Dude, he went into the water, tripped, hit his head on something, or
Yeah.
he just drowned, or his friend murdered him. Who knows?
True.
Well, I'll never
It's
know.
not a homicide. The police said it was a drowning.
Accident.
So it's not. There's just nothing there. All right. So that's going on our local news. And anything else?
Let's see. Here's something that just came out recently. Hyundai and Kia are recalling some vehicles because of risk of fire.
Well, what? Really?
Yep, it's actually no, John, this one's for you, bud. You might want to listen to this. Let me see
Okay.
if the soul's on here. It says Kia Sportage SUVs 2014 through 16 and the 2016 through 18 K900.
Oh, all right.
It's not yourself.
I don't think your vehicle's involved, actually, John. I think you're good.
Oh no. Well, wait. I think I have a
You have
a 20. I think.
it didn't say the soul.
Okay. Then.
so you're good, John.
Yeah, your
and
car
then
won't
it says
magically catch on
Hyundai
fire.
Santa Fe, the 2016 through 18, and the Tucson. Let's see, the Santa Fe Sports 2019 XL, and the 2014 and 15 Tucson. It says, let's see, the anti-lock brake control module can cause an electrical short.
Really?
Oh.
And actually, it causes fire.
Oh, well. I guess it's possible, yeah. You know what?
Yeah.
I mean,
it doesn't say your car.
Well, yeah, it didn't say Soul. It said Kia
Oh.
Sportage and K9S.
so you're saying I'll survive. Okay, thank God.
Yeah, your car won't catch on fire magically.
Yeah, you're good, John.
Yeah, you can't. Yeah, you can't tell your insurance that your car was one of those that caught on fire. Don't go down there with a can of gasoline and burn it, thinking you're gonna get a new car.
Yeah.
Well, now you tell me. Oh.
John, don't do it.
Insurance fraud.
Oh, still though, you hear that, you guys? You won't get rid of me that easily because my car's okay.
You got that right, buddy.
I'm still alive.
You got that right.
Yeah.
Staying alive.
Stay alive.
Sorry. That was a
So,
that was a gay song.
I like that song.
what the fuck?
Well, I gotta admit, I mean, I'm sure it's.
So, is that it for the news?
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
All right. So
I will
John.
survive.
So me, John, and Josh. It is what day is it? February
The 10th.
10th. It's February 10th. So me and John and Josh have been watching the Peacemaker show on HBO Max.
Which we love.
It's actually really funny.
I laughed hard.
It's pretty
Really
good
funny.
for the most. We've watched the 6 episodes.
Yeah.
Well, Josh has watched episodes 3 through 6. Me and John have watched 1 through 6. So
I've watched 1 and 2, just not. I didn't really like them.
you did not. Don't lie.
Yeah, you loved it. Come on.
I said episode 1 and 2 I didn't watch. I didn't like.
I don't think you watched them though.
Well, anyway, it's if you like
It's up Andrew's alley. If you like murder and
guns and stuff.
guns and shit, it's up your alley.
No. If you like Deadpool and the Guardians of the Galaxy, you'll love this. You know, like
Yeah. I
I gotta say, the villain in this series,
who is the villain? I don't even. Who is the
Yeah,
villain?
who is the-
butterfly alien creature.
features, which I like a lot.
Well, the way that they kill people is kind of like fucked up.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's pretty
Andrew
cool.
would like this series very much though, because the main hero is played by John Cena, and I love that one moment. And I love that one moment in that one episode where a girl's like, "We're gonna walk in there, and you're gonna be chill, right?" Yeah, sir, totally
Yeah.
chill.
He
X-ray
shoots
vision.
it up
He starts-
in the head.
He starts
And
killing
they're like-
everyone.
No, stop. He just shoots a blonde. They're being all nice, and then out of nowhere, boom, kills the blonde lady, headshot. Boom, kills the security guard's headshot. Boom, and she's like, "What the fuck are you doing?"
Dude, I said be chill. I am chill. I can see the aliens. X-ray gun.
X-ray vision.
Yeah.
Extra vision. Yeah.
I
So
will say his father is the dipshit.
His father's a huge dipshit racist.
Yeah, he's
Oh, yeah.
a racist. His supervillain identity is called
The White Dragon.
Yeah, White Dragon. I will say this
white.
though,
The costume's badass.
the costume is badass,
Oh yeah.
but what he stands for sucks.
I know.
Indeed. Like, there is a scene in prison that they're kind of telling me. When I said Kyle him, when he
see
enters
Kyle,
the-
yeah.
Yeah. I'm
It's-
like, fuck, stop.
Like I was like, oh my god, come on.
Yeah, they do the Hail
Hitler thing, or
to him, which is kind of like Jesus Christ.
I mean, it's like I'm sure that was their intention. You know, like come on, like you're supposed to say, oh, that's racist, man. You know, like just
but that I did like most of what we watch. My favorite one is this guy. His name is Vigilante. Andrew, listen up.
this guy.
No, this guy, his name is Vigilante, and he looks like Deadpool. Actually, he looks like Snake Eyes
And
and Deadpool, and he's so funny. He's such a fucking psychopath. You listened to it, Sandra?
Yeah.
Yeah. No, it's really funny. So in the prison, he's basically going in because the one lady has tasked him to kill Peacemaker's father, who's a racist in prison. And he goes in, he sits at the table.
With
and
all
he
white Aryan
no,
supremacists.
Stop. And he's just mocking them. But our favorite line in the entire thing is he takes off his glasses and he looks the one guy in the eye and he says, the black people, you like black people the most because they fucked your mother while you were in a closet holding your dick.
Jerking your dick off. So basically, he was assuming this man was a cockhole.
I was like, whoa!
And then the fight basically ensues and fucking what was his name again?
Vigilante.
Vigilante fucking fucks
Fucks
these
everybody
dudes
up. But it's funny enough that he both put in solitary, even though the other inmate, African American dude, said that the Aryan started it all.
Yeah, but they always put people, even if you fought in prison, they always put the people who fight in prison in solitary.
True.
Doesn't really matter if you didn't start it or what. Also, because there could be some people who said, like, well, he kind of instigated it by calling the one guy
A cuckold, yeah.
you know?
No. You want to know what's hilarious? It's how the dad got into the prison in the first place. All because, okay,
Beard.
What?
Dye beard.
No.
Well, yeah.
Well, he was praying for a murder that his son committed, which wasn't really even a murder. It was more self-defense than anything else.
But the crew, they had to hide the evidence.
Yeah.
So they made the fingerprints they hacked it into
Being his father.
to make it match the father's, and then the cops they came to his house, arrested him, and just like.
I think all three of us are in agreement after watching the show. That Asian woman caused her own death.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
By not letting it go. Not letting it go.
Yeah.
No, just put his dad in prison. Who cares?
Yeah, I mean he's
Because you're the wrong guy.
I mean, let's be honest here. He's just as much a murderer as she is.
Oh god.
Of course.
Hang on. Well, Josh was his mom.
No, the friend.
Oh, it's a friend call.
Oh, a friend. Okay, well, never mind. Usually.
So, ears beware.
Yeah.
So, right now, I think, for me, personally, I give this show an 80.
Same.
You would like it, Andrew.
Yeah, you would love it.
What's it called again?
It's called Peacemaker on HBO Max. There's this one scene where this guy kills a gorilla with a chainsaw.
Oh god, that one.
Right through the chest.
Just right through and just cuts it open.
I was like, yo.
You know,
I
I love Vigilante where he's like he gets the chainsaw out and the one's like no chainsaws, but come on,
I want to use it. Come on, man.
I want to kill people with it.
Oh, no fair. And then,
Also, can I just say, best pet ever.
The bald eagle.
oh my god,
Yeah, the bald eagle is the best pet ever.
he hugged him.
Bruh, he took out those fucking cops.
He took out all those cops. I love how he went. Oh, and then that one moment where his owner is feeling down and depressed, he goes and gets him a rat, and he's just like,
I don't want to be.
I want you to be depressed.
It's the thought that counts. I get that.
Yeah,
but
I get that, man. It's
still,
okay. It's
ew.
okay. He also has the queen butterfly in a jar,
For a little bit.
which is really funny. How they're doing yes or no. Doot, doot.
Yeah.
Are you here to be aliens? Doot, doot.
Are you here to impregnate us?
Doot, doot.
So what's
There
so
goes my human.
what's your favorite color?
No!
Is yes or no questions, idiot? Like, I was
Is
like,
it teal?
oh my god. Why does that matter? I was like, oh my god. Well, Josh, that's you right there.
I wanted to bitch slap him so hard.
I'll bitch slap myself. What are you talking about?
The questions he asks, out of the blue, is Josh. You know, he does that also.
Well, in other words, we also in other words, you missed it, Andrew. If you ever watched the Aquaforce Hunger Teen, we figured out who our characters are. John is Meatwad.
I'm Meatwad.
Yeah.
I'm shaking Carl.
Yeah, you're Carl.
Meat
And
wad.
Shake.
Yeah.
Hiya.
And then I guess I'm Frylock.
What is he?
I think
He's that fucking alien guy. Those two alien guys don't want to destroy the planet.
No, but he's also Carl.
He's not Carl.
No, you are.
He's too
You're
skinny
Carl.
to be Carl.
You're
Carl's
very
fat.
Carl.
And bald.
I think I see Andrew as the assistant of the mad scientist guy, like the in glasses, like
That guy's funny.
yeah.
You asked what are those guys? What's a meatwad?
Yeah.
Meatwad?
Meatwad gets the honeys. That's what meatwad is.
Shit.
Yeah.
Meatwad is the honey she.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You driving in my car, looking like a star, or something. Yeah.
No, back to. I just thought that was funny. I just wanted to bring that in. The podcast. No, but no. We all give it a nice solid 80. I would recommend it for you.
All right. Yeah, I'll look into it.
Is that guy? Have you ever watched Suicide Squad 2? He's in Suicide Squad 2. Actually, they
okay.
all are.
Yeah.
No, Amanda Waller's niece isn't.
No,
Daughter
but
isn't.
most of them are.
Yeah, the beard dude.
And
yeah,
the
he was
blonde
in-
woman.
Yeah. I just gotta say, Amanda Waller got knocked upside the head with a lead pipe, and I fully supported that hit.
I laughed.
I did too. I'm like, finally.
I support most of what happens to Amanda Waller, if it's good. What happens to her? All right. Now, so another topic that we want to discuss that's DC related. We both, I think all of us have seen Injustice,
Yes.
the new movie.
Yeah,
I think we wanted to bring our viewpoint in on it. That is
I hate
the
it.
worst adaptation
Again.
I've ever seen in a DC comic.
Yes, I agree.
The Joker was just awful.
The
I
voice is
wanna pee
awful.
on him.
That voice of Joker was just awful, man. It just did not.
It sounds like someone peed in his mouth.
It was not good. I didn't really like the Batman either. I didn't like any of their voices, to be honest with you. They didn't fit the characters.
The only one I think fit the character was Flash.
Yeah, but he dies within 15 minutes, which
Yeah.
does not happen in the actual stories.
Yeah.
Because
And-
Flash is actually supposed to be you, the character.
Yeah.
Which is basically telling you that you're not important, you fucking die.
Did you know that? Did you know that Robin is he was voiced by Steven Steven Universe?
Yes.
Yeah, and
Oh, I'm like, what?
It still wasn't that good.
Yeah.
I didn't like any of it. It just didn't. It wasn't great. It just wasn't good. When it's like you watch the actual story, you're kind of like, okay, now this is actually good because it's a reflection, I think, of us as humans.
What,
Yeah.
Injustice?
Yeah, it's a reflection on us. You know how
Yeah.
like the criminal system consistently fails.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, I
And to
agree
be
with that.
fair, like, it's one of those things where it's like you and I both said if Joker wanted to, it's the one bad day.
Yeah, I agreed with that. I said to everybody who's having who has says they're like insane or something like that, like, you know, or why people snap. I'm like, well, it takes one bad day, as Joker said in the Batman Killing Joke, to end up like him, and I believe that philosophy.
Well,
You just have that
well,
really
hold on.
shitty day.
Hold on. It's not a bad. It's like a fucking insane.
Yeah.
That would never happen to a normal person day.
Yeah, like your
Yeah.
girlfriend walks out on you, cheats on you, your daughter dies at the same time, and then somewhere on the lines you get diagnosed with cancer.
I would say that.
Oh yeah, that is a horrible day.
No, but the thing that I just, for me, and this is what goes back to, was they should have made the movie a 3-parter.
Oh yeah, I agree.
They should have made it a 3-parter because you can't really fit 6 years of story into an hour. Not even, it wasn't even an hour, was it?
It was like 30, 15 minutes.
50 minutes. You can't fit 6 years of story in that.
Yeah, I agree.
You really can't. I actually will say this, and there's an argument that needs to, where people say, where it's like, Batman doesn't care about his Robins and like
That's a lie.
the way that they act. No, because if you watch, no, Josh, I'll interrupt. If you watch that moment where Damian kills Dick Grayson, and Damian can say it's an accident. It wasn't an accident. You did it on purpose.
Yeah.
You threw that baton knowing
It was gonna impale him.
not impale him. It hit him in the head and broke his neck.
Yeah.
Well,
Which killed him instantly.
in the comics, yeah. In the movie, he just hit his temple like really hard.
Yeah, no, but that's still good. That fucking is a bar of steel.
Yeah.
It's gonna break it. It's gonna break your skull.
Yeah.
So he kills him, and like in that moment when Batman walks in and he says, "What have you done?"
What have you done?
And then he drops down and says, "You killed my son." Like legit says, "You killed my son," holding Dick crying in his arms. It brought back that memory of his parents' death.
Yeah.
All those years ago, just like Jason Todd, the death of Jason Todd did. It brought back all that memory of like my family, my son died on my watch. Wasn't even my watch.
Yeah,
That's what I'm bringing you back to that scene with I'm gonna say this now. Superman's a fucking bitch and a hypocrite. And when that scene we were talking about, you and me, where he has either the choice where he could save Joker or he can't, right?
Mm-hmm.
And he chooses to let Joker die.
Yeah.
But in a way, he's like, I couldn't do anything.
Yeah.
He says, and then Joker's like, oh, you shouldn't do that. He says, listen, he killed Jason. I don't give a shit what happens to him.
Yeah. Well, just a short, me and John were talking about it in the car ride up here, back to his place. We were talking about it, and I said this: the Three Joker storyline, which was brought in recently, actually saves Batman from all wrongdoing. When Jason Todd says, "You let him kill me." No, I didn't. I let the other Joker die.
Yeah.
All those ones. I just love how Batman. I always feel like Batman should just say it. He should just say, like, "You little shit. I let him die." But every time he dies, a new one, badder one, rises. He's anarchy. That's all he is. Joker Joker is no longer a person. He's
a spirit.
He's anarchy.
Yeah, he's anarchy itself.
Yeah.
And you can't destroy anarchy itself.
That's why I don't kill Joker, because every time I do, a fucking
And the
another
worst one comes out, and sooner or later, it's going to be the worst of all worses. And
I don't want it. I just don't want it.
yeah.
I agree with that. I agree with that logic, because it's like, oh, it's the live with the evil you know.
Yeah.
Not the one that you want. Not the one that you could have. But also, like, I just feel like, for me, Superman, like, they're, first off, back in the 80s, they were on different sides in the 80s. Where Superman was in Injustice, Batman was back then, and Superman was on Batman's side. All because of Joker's death. That's the only reason why they were on opposing sides. Because Superman, I just kept bringing that up like the little dick he is. Just kept bringing it up. Like you could have saved him and all that crap. And Batman, it's just like...
He killed Jason. What else do you want me to do?
Oh, he killed himself!
Yeah.
He put himself in that situation. I did nothing wrong.
Yeah.
I only had enough time to save myself. That... No, but that's, it just showed you that he's a big fat hypocrite. But you also
And who does...
No. Wait. Joker did exactly what you and I said he would.
Oh, fucking people.
People.
No, Joker also did what you and I said he would. Remember? We said how he would break Superman is two things. One, he kills Lois. Two, he would cause Superman to be struck with incredible fear, teaming up with Scarecrow, using his fear toxins to make Superman believe everyone in the world is Doomsday. Well, guess what? He not only did he kill Lois, he used Superman to do it.
Yeah.
By fucking making her look like Doomsday, thanks to the fear toxin of Scarecrow.
Hey, bro, when Scarecrow and Joker team up, it's fucked. Everyone's fucked.
No, but I know that. But that's exactly what you and me discussed long ago with how Superman would break.
Yeah. See, we saw this. If Batman and Superman switch jobs for a day, this is what I also don't like people...
Switch cities, not jobs.
Basically, it's anything switching jobs. Because,
Whatever.
Okay, Superman would get through half of Batman's rogue reality. Then it comes down to Mr. Freeze, Joker, the Riddler, Two-Face.
We both said Joker and Scarecrow.
It
only comes down to those two.
Really, yeah, those two. Joker and Scarecrow. It just take one toxin bomb, and fucking Batman or Superman saying Doomsday and Superman and Lois dying.
There's two ways how we do it. It's one way. It's Joker kills Lois in front of Superman before the fear toxin takes effect. And then Superman is always seeing the death of Lois over and over again, basically making him crazy.
Yeah.
The other thing that we said is that he uses the fear toxin before he kills Lois and makes makes everyone in the city look like Doomsday, where Superman goes on a slaughter and just kills a bunch of people. Which actually has to make Batman come out of his vacation, which we all said is he's in the Bahamas with Catwoman and his families, with his entire family at the beach wearing his cowl like he would.
Like,
making a phone call.
Even though he's wearing the mask and everything, but he has a swimsuit on. But
no, he's not wearing. He's just wearing the cowl. He's not wearing his. He's shirtless, cowl on. And he gets a phone call. He's like, "Oh, come on! I only get one vacation."
All he had to do was bitch slap Lex Luthor, and everyone's like, "Oh my God, Batman's here! No crime.
Yeah, no crime.
We're good."
Even the hint of Batman being in that city would cause everyone to shut up.
Wait, Batman's here? I'm gonna go vote.
Everyone's gonna ask why would that happen? Because here's the thing, Superman is, yes, he's strong enough to break bones. Batman will legitimately break your collarbone into millions of pieces.
Yeah.
And then be like, ooh, my bad.
Without mercy.
He won't kill you. He'll just leave you severely paralyzed for a very long time.
Yeah, so, when you're a criminal of Metropolis, when you hear Batman's in your city, you're like, I'm just not going to do crime for the week.
You'd be sitting there on a Saturday morning, and you'd be like, you know what, I feel like robbing a bank today. And then taking some hostages, and then you see Batman's on the news, like, oh, fuck,
no, it's a press conference where, like, Lex Luthor is holding a press conference, and all you see is Batman walk on the TV and just come up and right to Lex Luthor, and slaps him.
Stop it.
Cancel all plans for the bank run.
Just stop it.
Batman's here. Fuck off.
You better stop it or else.
Yeah, and for Superman, Superman would get, like we said, he'd get through half of Batman's rogue gallery, and it's Joker and Scarecrow that would fuck him up. Riddler, I think, would be fun. I would love to see what Riddler would do.
He just make him insane with the riddles.
Yeah, the riddles are insane, and Superman's like, I'm not smart as Batman.
Superman is smart, but he's not smart as Batman.
No, he calls Batman up. He's like, What does a sparrow do? It's a machine gun. It's obvious. A sparrow with a machine gun. That wasn't the TV show.
Yeah, I know.
Those were stupid riddles, by the way.
They were really stupid.
No, but Injustice, I think, as a video game as a whole, is a fun series. Video game for Batman and Superman fans to sort of say well, Batman's right. No, Superman's right. No, you're wrong. Batman's right.
And I don't agree with what it said in Peacemaker recently, to bring him back there, with Batman, they're saying Batman's a dude who won't kill them. Listen, killing people, if you're a superhero, only proves that you're just as bad as that person, that villain.
Well, both me and John said it's not that Batman wouldn't kill someone, it's that Batman would only kill if it's
absolutely necessary.
Yeah, it's the last option.
And most of the time, he's able to subdue the people without killing them.
Yeah, so he's not really looking but that's the difference, and this is why I said, I don't want to go off topic, but, we talked about with the Robins. With me and John talked about, Dick Grayson is, on all purposes, the replacement for Batman.
Yeah.
It's just it. He's shown he's the best for the job. That time that Batman was absent, Dick Grayson took over, made the world safe, was a great Batman, actually taught Damian really well.
Mm-hmm.
It showed Batman, like, look, I have a successor. It's Dick. It's not any. It's Dick. It's my. It's
and
my.
when Dick goes away,
it's my first. It's my first. Well, no, it's not Damian.
When Dick goes away, I think it's Damian.
No, it's not Damian.
Then who is next if Dick goes away?
No, Damian is Ra's al Ghul. He's the next Ra's.
Yeah, I agree.
He's no longer Batman. Because here's the thing. No matter what you say, Damian Wayne is not as good as any of the others. He doesn't have that compass, that moral compass. Like, eventually, like, it proves it in the Injustice video games. Like, Damian will go back to killing. He just will. Here's the thing, though. If he becomes the next Ra's al Ghul, Batman, I think, would be more able to stop Damian from killing everyone. And just being like, look, if they deserve the death...
Then you can kill him.
Yeah. That's where he is. If anything, Tim Drake has proven that he's the next in line after Dick.
Or Jason.
No, Jason had... No. I just don't think Jason would ever be a good Batman.
No, I think...
He's a better Red Hood than he is a Batman, just to be honest. He's a better Red Hood.
I think Damian would be a better Azrael, you know, so...
Right,
Yeah, that can work.
I say Ra's al Ghul. Azrael, too. But, you know, that's what I'm saying. It's like, it's just... It's obvious. You know, it's just obvious to me. And that's why, like... And when people say, like, oh, Batman doesn't care... No, Batman cares about his Robins. He does. He takes responsibility for them, and they're his sons.
Yeah, even though Damon is...
What doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter. What matters is...
When Jason Todd dies, he's sad. When Dick dies, he's inconsolable.
Oh no! And in this book, which I just bought, Deceased, when Alfred has to shoot everyone in the fucking face, he's like, my boys, because Alfred's the grandpa in this situation. That's a great book, by the way. If you guys haven't noticed, Deceased, I would recommend buying it. It's Marvel Zombies.
Basically, but DC zombies.
Yeah, it's It's Marvel Zombies without, like, you feeling bad that they're zombies because they have to eat people. And they constantly feel bad for it.
Mm-hmm.
Any other Injustice conversations? John?
Well, I do hate how the Flash was killed off, and it's like no one ever like talks about it like in the movie, like it never happened.
It was one of those scenes where it's like they brush it over too fast.
It seems that way.
It just was brushed over way too fast, and it's kind of one of those scenes where you're like, man, that sucks.
Yeah.
Because he's such an important character in the actual video game and the fucking comics. More in the comics than he is in the video games. Because he's that moral compass. He's supposed to be us. Like, we're supposed to see his decisions through their eyes. And another thing. For me, we were talking about, like, Marvel, MCU, and the decline of it. And it looks like it's going into decline, and the rise of the DCEU. Especially with the Batman movie and the Flash movie set to come out.
Yeah.
I'm kind of excited for the new Batman movie, and my dad said it's supposed to be the darkest Batman, and he's supposed to be the one that kills. So I said, oh, so like the comic books. It's like Batman doesn't kill anyone in the comic books.
Bro, whether you like it or not, there's like actual comic where he shoves a dude into a generator. That's 10,000 volts of electricity.
I like to point out, there's multiple moments
where he literally had probably killed someone.
No, in the movies.
Yeah.
Talk about in the movies. Like, there are multiple moments where you're like, those people died in that car crash.
The game.
Yeah. The games, too. No, but that moment in Ben Affleck, Batman v Superman, where he's driving the fucking tank and he's just shooting people with the tank. You're like, well, those guys are dead.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
and like,
they're dead. Come on.
I'm gonna be honest with you, and everyone's gonna say, like, he's hitting the car so precisely. Dude, that car spun and it was in a gulf of flames
Games.
and hit like 12 times, but roll 12. Those people
Are dead.
And if they're not dead, they're begging for death.
Please kill me.
All their bones are broken.
I'm in a lot.
They can barely speak through the pain.
I'm in a lot of pain right now. Please help.
I also like to point out, I don't think Batman is brutal as much as like the Riddler is more brutal in this. Where like in the first fucking trailer, you see he duct tapes a man's face and suffocates him.
Batman?
No, with
the Riddler.
Oh, I was going to say, I think he does that.
No, Batman walked up to like look like Joker goons. He's like, "Who the hell are you supposed to be?" And he just like boom, boom, boom. He starts punching them.
Yeah.
And then he like boom, 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 and he says, "I'm vengeance."
I'm Batman.
No, he says, "I'm vengeance."
Yeah.
And I'm just like, "Fuck, dude."
You fucking dope.
He fucked that dude up.
Oh, yeah.
And that's exactly like the video games.
I agree.
I'll be honest with you. In the video games, I remember one move. I hit a guy. I hit him right here in the temple.
Yeah.
And I swear, I swear, I said I broke his bones and it
He
went
broke
into
his
his
skull.
brains.
Yeah, it went into his brain. Like,
You
I
killed
remember
him.
one
That's good.
move in the game where you're right next to a generator, right? And you slam in the air, and a generator goes off.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
Well, that guy's dead.
there's no way you're still alive after that.
I remember I shattered a convict's collarbone in the game, made him punch himself,
Yeah.
and then looked like I broke his spine in the other hit.
Or when there's one takedown where it's in Dark Knight where you just jump down onto them, and you can actually, like, it's an X-ray. You see the spine snap.
Oh yeah.
And then you look at him, and someone says unconscious. No, they are dead.
Yeah, they're dead.
Sorry, folks, for going into that little Batman thing. But you can
Yeah,
tell who
we're-
our favorite superhero is.
Batman.
We're fanboys.
Yeah, we're fans of Batman. Although, I will say this. I like Superman. It's just, I'm not... How do I say this? I'm more of a fan of Smallville Superman.
Same.
Or Superman and Lois. Where it's more like family-oriented. And like... Oh, he has to solve a problem, but how is he going to do it with the family and shit like that? It's more interesting to see it that way than, like, Superman saves the world for the umpteenth time.
I like Batman, and then Flash is my second favorite.
Yeah. No, but anyway, so the YouTube video that we were going to watch, I don't think we should watch it. I think most people, if you've seen it already,
True.
most people have seen it, or you've at least heard about it. We can talk about it with these guys. So what happens is... in the
Arizona State.
it's Arizona State. So these two lovely African American students,
Oh boy, I hate where it's going.
girls,
Oh god.
they're mixed.
Okay.
They're in the multicultural
Sorry,
center.
Drew.
Let me talk.
Yeah,
They're in the multicultural center. These two white guys are minding their own business. One's wearing a Bass Pro hat. The other one's just drinking out of Chick-fil-A cup, and then on one of their laptops it says Blue Lives Matter. And these girls were so offended by the Blue Lives Matter sticker that they told them that they had to leave the multicultural center because
God.
they were threatening them by that sticker. being
Also,
What?
they said that white people have no culture, therefore they shouldn't be allowed at the multicultural center.
Oh come on, that's fucked
And
up.
they were saying that this space was exclusively for people of culture.
They're also saying that they were racist, even though they didn't do anything. They were
Yeah.
just sitting there.
Yeah, they were minding their own
Studying.
business and studying.
They didn't do anything. They were the ones being very racist. In fact, the Asian guy, who's also in the multicultural center studying, actually says, "You girls are doing wrong. They're just sitting here studying."
Yeah, the Asian guy was like, what are you bothering them for?
Yeah.
And they're like, sir, stay out of this, we're trying to help you.
What?
Did you even
Oh
see
my-
Did you see that part?
Yeah, I saw.
I was
that.
like, what the?
That's fucked up, man. Come
Yeah.
on.
So, Andrew, what do you think?
I think that is just flat out ridiculous.
Thank you.
Well,
I
here's
agree.
another fun little factoid. The one girl is 26. The other girl is very young. So the one girl is 26, clearly like taken to. I know a lot of people don't like this word. I really don't like using it because it's kind of stupid to use woke. She's been radicalized. Is
Yeah.
the best excuse to say to this cause, which there is no cause. There's really no need to fight. You know, like what you're doing, and I love this. This was a reaction to video. They said you've become so liberal, so woke that you've actually digressed
into segregation.
Rather than
desegregation.
Yeah,
It's kind of hypocritical.
Yeah, that's what we're saying. Okay, so yes, these girls were punished, and their punishment was
pretty light.
No, stop.
Sorry.
Their punishment was very light. Last one I had said, they had to write an essay.
On what?
Why didn't they get banned?
On why what they did was wrong.
And how next time they will, when they talk about race and all this type of stuff with white people and women, white men and women, they will talk in a more civilized manner and tone.
Which they felt was bullshit, and they let you know about it in a video. That
and
it was
then
bullshit.
Claim that they have gotten death threats. Well, you know what? No fucking shit. You got death threats. You were being racist.
I love how I constantly saw there were more, and this is not anything. I just noticed it. There were a lot more African American men who were really disappointed in these people.
No, I agree.
That were very pissed off.
Nice.
Yeah.
And we're very like, I cannot believe you did that.
To these poor men.
Who did nothing to you.
Yeah, they were just sitting there studying.
Well, in the video that they brought up, they said Chick-fil-A is racist. They said Bass Pro was racist, and they said Blue Lives Matter was racist.
No,
I understand Blue Lives Matter, and I don't understand that, but I understand where they're coming from on that front. I don't get how Chick-fil-A is racist.
It's not. I've seen black people work there all the time. I've been there.
No, I don't see how it is. And
Yeah.
like someone said, well, it's because it's a Christian organization, which is what you said. And I said, it's not a Christian organization. It's a business. Just because their owners believe in Christianity and are highly hold of that does not mean that they are a Christian organization.
Yeah.
They're a business.
And even if they were, it doesn't mean they're racist.
Yeah, it also doesn't mean that they're against. I mean, I understand what you're saying about they're also against lesbians, but I've seen lesbians work there.
Well, so have I. I'm just saying they don't.
Dude, you gotta get over. It's the 21st century. They can't really say on their fucking.
I'm not saying it's that way. I'm just saying it's what they could be cluing into.
I don't see why. But all right, Bass Pro, I don't get.
Neither do I. Everyone goes fishing. Everyone goes hunting. What the hell are you talking about?
I mean, Bass Pro.
If it was racist, black people would not shop there.
Okay, there you go.
And one of the things I would say, they also mentioned in the video how Arizona State University is a white supremacist university, which is completely ludicrous statement.
No. I actually did. In one of the videos I was watching, they actually did like a thing. It's very diverse. Actually, white people are minority in Arizona State.
I even said while watching this video to a friend I was watching with him. If it was a white supremacist university, you would have been shot before you could have even entered the campus grounds.
Yeah.
They wouldn't have let you attend.
Yeah, and my thing on that one was I actually liked your punishment. Would you like to say what your punishment was?
Yeah.
Well, I had to add a little fix to it, but
so basically they had to write the thing. They would have to have a public apology. And
to the boys, to their face.
Public apology by video, an actual written letter, and a public apology to their face.
And
all three.
And
then they are suspended for the rest of the semester.
No, then I suggested that they had to go to a class or seminar where they had to have the lecturer sign the papers on why being racist
racial sensitivity classes
is not good. And you have to go to the lecture, go to the class on how not to do it, and you have to pass the course. But having your teacher sign the paperwork that you've attended every class.
And you're also suspended for the rest of the semester.
Yeah. That would have been a proper punishment, in my opinion. Andrew?
Or having them removed from the center for life.
Nah, I wouldn't have done for life. I would have just said, you can't.
3 strikes and you're out.
Strikes and you're out. But my thing was I would just if it's their first offense, then great. But from what I've heard, these girls are very much into protesting.
Oh,
on
they
campus.
literally said Kyle Rittenhouse was a black man or killer, black killer who kills black people, and he killed all those black people at that rally. And I'm like, we're all sitting there like, he killed white people. What are you talking about? Not one of those people were black.
I mean, the guy who was.
Yeah, I watched the video. None of them were black.
We all did. We all saw it.
And he says, and they're like saying the school is racist. I'm like, how was the board of directors allowing you just to say this, bro? I gotta kick you out at some point.
I think they did get kicked out for saying that in the video because, let's see, you put it online where your board of directors can easily watch it, where one of your fellow students could easily, I'm just going to send that to the board.
Yes, that's the
I'm just
students.
gonna send that to the. I'm gonna send that to the board of directors.
And then they're like, oh, I got an email. And another thing, our board of directors are racist.
Who are these girls we want kicked out now?
Hey, I got an email from the board of directors. Oh, they want to see me in the office right away.
And then she comes out of the room crying, being like, this is not fair. I am being attacked.
I just got kicked out of school.
I'm sorry, but at some point, if I ever met them, like, oh, princess, are you being attacked?
At some point, you cried wolf too much.
Yeah.
For it to be real.
I would want to say, I would just say, have you heard the story of the boy who cried wolf? No? Well, you're the girl who cried racism.
John, what do you think?
I think it's stupid. I mean, you know what? Okay. Well, so I heard that. Okay, I heard a few times that that black people cannot be racist.
That's a lie.
That is a lie. I mean, it's I heard that on a Family Guy episode, and then I'm like, what?
I heard that on multiple
occasions. I heard from one of my own black friends. Mind you, I've dealt with black people being racist. I have been called a kike by a black person.
What? Oh God, that's
it's
messed
a Jewish enemy.
I know it is.
Yeah,
I know.
And then also I have heard black friends call other white students when I used to go to college cracker. So they are racist by calling them that.
Or honkies.
I also heard a friend of mine call like a honky once.
I've heard multiple things, and it's just one of those
so
things.
like.
It's just one of those things where you're kind of like, well, when they say like, well, we can't be racist. We don't have the income. That's their excuse. We don't have the power. I'd say,
well, you do now.
no, it's not that. It's basically this: is anyone can be racist. It doesn't matter
if you're wealthy or not.
It doesn't matter at all. You can be racist if you are prejudiced against another group of individual. You are hence racist, hands down. Everybody, I don't say this to be mean, but there are people out there, some of us in this room, that might be prejudiced against a group of people. They might be. I'm not saying we are. I'm just saying that you might be prejudiced against someone. For Andrew, it's old people.
It's true.
You know what? There's just like, okay, well, so racism is like.
It's a dying thing.
It's just like it's a popular or a trendy issue. But what about ableism? Like, okay, has anyone like speak about being like? Okay, so I got picked on by blacks because I stutter. So what's up with that?
Ableism is a thing, I guess, in some forms, but like, it's not like we asked to be able to walk. We were just born that way. Just like maybe you were born handicapped. It's not. We can't help it that we were born to walk and you weren't.
The same with the race.
So why would you treat us any differently because we can walk and you can't?
Number one, there is a comment that I read, and this was about the Joe Rogan thing. This is number one. This guy in Florida said this. He said this wholeheartedly. He said, "Why should I accuse or blame white people who had nothing to do with any of it in the past? Past is past. Number one, you can't change the past. Past is past. There's nothing you can do here and now that can change what happened in the past. It's done. It's over. You just move on. The only thing you can change in your knowing future is your future and your present. Those are what you can change. By being a good person or by being a piece of shit."
Yeah.
Either
And
way,
I'll be
it's your
saying
choice.
this. I'll say this right now. And I forgot who said this, but it's true. I think it's true. The world would become a better place if people learn to mind their own fucking business.
Hey, all right, Andrew.
I agree.
Any word?
This whole racism thing has just become so annoying. I don't see why
It's a dying art
everybody
form.
has to bitch about it.
No, here's why. This is why. They make money.
There you go.
That's why.
Yeah.
They make money off of it. If racism no longer exists, then they have no reason to make money.
They'll just go to sexism.
Or they'll go to another dying art form. Here's the fun fact about it when it comes to racism. If they weren't racist, then why did that old Asian woman get beat up by that black man?
Oh my god. Don't get me started on that.
If they weren't racist, why did most of them tweet about death to Asians during the whole coronavirus situation?
But
if they weren't racist, why? And this is the thing. If they're not racist, then why do they have a problem with Hispanics?
Hispanics, yeah.
Okay, folks out there listening into the ether, everybody's
Or Muslims.
Everybody has the potential to be a racist. Doesn't matter the color of your skin. Doesn't matter if you're wealthy. Doesn't matter if you're poor. Doesn't matter if you're deaf, blind. Actually, you know, it might matter to a blind person. A blind person won't know what color you are anyway.
Yeah.
Oh, well,
He's like, what is
That
color?
is true.
He's like, what is color?
What is...
That's ableism.
Yeah. It's like, what is color? No, but it's like, as long as there's prejudice in the world, there's always going to be racism. You can't fix racism. You can't solve it. It's always going to be there. No matter what. You can't do it. And I'm sorry to say this, but, like, America isn't that bad. We're not Argentina, which literally...
We're not Italy.
No, we're not Argentina, which literally had a president on national TV say, "Oh, we don't have a black problem." That's Brazil.
Yeah, literally saying that
On
they killed
national
them.
TV.
National TV.
Said that. And they say, "Well, we're not racists." You're not?
No, then why don't you let them in your country?
And you want to know what they did to their free slaves? And this is a fun fact I learned. They sent them to their deaths in the wars in South America. No guns, nothing. Send them to the front lines. They mass killed them.
Yeah.
By sending them to the front lines with no weapons. Just get rid of them. And if they didn't die, they put them all together to get sick whenever there were plagues and things like that. So when you say, "Oh, America is racist," oh, we're not like Argentina. We're not like Italy, who will throw bananas and hoot and holler like monkeys.
Even though they're playing for their team.
For their professional footballers, thank you, Josh, by hooting and hollering them as monkeys.
But when they come to America to play, or England to play, they're treated more better than they are playing in their own home country.
It's just, it's one of those things where people don't know their history. And when you don't know history, you say something that's going to put your foot in your mouth.
I'll give you another quick example. At school, I was told I should be felt guilty for what my family did to African Americans when they were in slavery. Like, my family wasn't here. Unless you talk about my Native American ancestor that probably was here at the time. But what was he going to do about it?
It's Native American.
He can't do shit.
Also, to be honest, when they found out about the Holocaust, they would always apologize to you.
Yeah, one's like, okay, you want to play the game Who's Our More? Holocaust.
You know the interesting part you told me when you actually learned Black history,
Yeah, I did.
African American history,
High,
African history,
college and high school.
Yeah. No, what did those classmates do after the whole lesson when they found out that it's actually Africans that sold themselves?
I'm telling you this. First class period, they were all like, "Oh, white people were to blame for us in slavery." White people, and then my teacher's like, "Okay." By the way, my teacher was African American for this. Favorite teacher too. And then 10 minutes into from class 1 to class 4, they're like, "White people wanted to blame."
No.
And my teacher said, "Nope." Just points at them. You sold you, and you, and you. I'm like, damn. That was one white kid that said, damn.
Well, it's one of those things where it's like they don't know their history.
Yeah.
So it's immediately punched in the face when they find out that.
I blame the movies.
No, it's the movie's fault, number one. But another thing is, they're so ignorant.
Like, literally, no fucking white settlers from Europe came to Africa to get people. They came for, like, trade. And surprisingly, when they gave them guns, we don't have any money or gold or silver.
But we got this guy right
over
here.
What's he gonna do for me? Anything you want. Just all you need to do is feed them and...
Well, back then, we had slaves, but back then they had slaves, but they had indentured servants.
Yeah.
Which you owed money.
Yeah.
They, technically, what happens is that they're indentured servants, but their bill's always going up because your owner is going to be like, well, I provide your food, I provide your clothes, I provide your area that you live in. So, the bill just keeps going. And
but then again, at some point, your family just starts living there, and you just don't care anymore because you're like your master treats you right.
No, and it's one of those things where it's.
Mind you, I'm talking about indentured servants, not actual slaves.
Yeah, it was. But I'm just saying, that's what happened.
Yeah.
But the thing about it is that Europeans only went to Africa to settle a trade route because they wanted to get to India.
Yeah.
A different way. That's the only reason why they did it. They didn't know who they were going to meet. They didn't know who they were going to intercept on this journey. And they met people that were Africans. And what happens is that when they gave them goods, guns, and things, in
they
return,
want some money, and they're like...
No, they would get gems, but sometimes they didn't have gems, so they would give them their slaves. Because, why not? They're my enemy.
I already captured them. I already used them to my best ability. I needed them to use.
Yeah, I don't need them, so fuck it. Go away. Get rid of them. Because if I let them go, they'll go back to becoming my enemy again.
Yeah.
This is a way to get rid of them. So, it's...
And basically, like, it was a video.
So, you know what this is saying is that, in reality, is that people need to be more...
conscious of their history.
Yeah. And be more, like, you don't have to know everything, but you should at least know
I'll give you a great version of it, okay? Mr. Smith, U.S. history, Africa, and then 1865 and then all that. Okay? Talking about slavery, right? Wasn't solemn. He was energetic. He talked about it. Okay? The entire unit on the Holocaust, you could tell that Mr. Smith was uncomfortable even talking about it. Like, he was solemn. He was, like, not energetic.
No, you don't, dude. When you're discussing a topic like the Holocaust, or you're discussing a topic of any nature of that, you're not going to be excited or energetic. You're going to be solemn because you're literally talking about a time period where people fucking died in the millions. Were murdered in the millions.
Yeah.
That's what happened. They were murdered.
And that's what I go back to saying, to people, like, to that lady that said, you should feel guilty. I'm like, well, where were you when my families were dying in the Holocaust? Where were you? I wish my family could be at least thought of as property because then we wouldn't have been killed.
All right. I think that's good.
Yeah, I think that's a good way to leave off.
Sorry if it was a little bit depressing, but I hope it was a
I'm
little
sorry
bit.
about that.
No,
Yeah.
I hope it was a little bit educational and you took something from this. This has been the Cannonball Podcast. I've been your host, Captain C. And we're signing off. Enjoy your voyage.
Thank you.
Adios,
She's
niggas.
ahead, guys.
Bye, guys.
Yeah.
See ya.